Kraken, who hope to get a W in the finale of this 5-game road trip. Let's take a look at the Tacoma Subaru Kraken calendar. What? Home games? Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's going to happen. This would be cool, right? How about a win tonight? Carry some momentum into that home opener on Saturday against the Vancouver Canucks. That is a game that will be carried by ESPN Plus and Hulu. And then the Montreal Canadiens coming in on Tuesday. And you can see some of those other matchups heading our direction. So looking forward to that home action. And speaking of energy and the need for it, and the guys have had it really for the most part of this road trip, wait till they get inside Climate Pledge Arena and experience the passion of Seattle fans like they will on that opening night and beyond. All right, let's get you back to New Jersey. John Forsland and J.T. Brown. Fellas, it's all yours.
Okay, Tom, thanks very much. That's quite a tease. We can't wait to see Climate Pledge Arena ourselves get home after some business here tonight. And JT, some great news with Yanni Gourde coming back in the lineup.
He plays the game with so much energy, so much passion, and he's a great leader in the locker room. He's a guy I liked playing with, hated playing against, but I'm going to enjoy watching him tonight.
This is way ahead of schedule, shoulder surgery. And he is in the lineup making his Kraken debut tonight. And what's to like about this guy? Well, he has the heart of a champion, a Stanley Cup champion in back-to-back fashion. He has a ton of energy, one of the best energy players in the entire National Hockey League. And he's outstanding in the face-off circle. And the Kraken really need that right now. They had a tough night in the circle in Philadelphia last night. There also is plenty more news in terms of the lineup, and Jen Mueller has been very busy downstairs. Jen?
Well, John, we thought we were going to see Chris Driedger make his first start of the season, but he was injured last night when he came in to replace Philip Grubauer. Driedger goes on IR today, and we will see Joey Daccord in goal tonight. Daccord is coming off a solid season-opening performance for the Charlotte Checkers, having stopped 26 of 27 shots in Charlotte's 1-0 win on Sunday. Daccord will be looking to build off that outing in goal tonight.
Well, Phillips, he's had 4 starts here in a very short period of time. This would have been a scheduled start for Driedge. Obviously, with the injury, he's not able to do that. So Joey is, we said a couple, 10 days ago when he did go down, he's had a good camp, and at some point in time he'll be back to help us. We didn't know it would be quite this quick and soon, but that's the nature of the business.
And how about even more lineup news? Vince Dunn has missed the last couple of games. He is back on the ice tonight. John, that is great news considering what he can bring. He'll be paired with Jeremy Lauzon on that third pairing.
No doubt. Great news there. We'll see what happens as far as that is concerned. Let's talk about Joey Daccord. He had a great showing in training camp.
That he did. And he was in tough positions all the time when he was doing that. Starting halfway through a game, still coming in, looking strong, feeling confident. He's got another tough start here tonight.
Well, partner, the NHL is filled with great young players, and the Devils have one of the best in Jack Hughes.
Already at such a young age, shows that he belongs in this league. He's confident with the puck. He's shown great playmaking skills, and he's done a very good job with his celebrations after a nice overtime goal here.
This was Friday night. They played just one game. What a win. What a selling. There goes a souvenir. Terrific future for the former first overall pick. On the back end, some key veterans like P.K. Subban and a great free agent signee in Dougie Hamilton.
They've been doing this for a long time in this league. They're both offensive weapons from the defensive side. Seattle's going to have to keep their head on a swivel, especially in their defensive zone, and make sure they know where these two guys are at all times.
The first ever road swing in the history of the Seattle Kraken comes to conclusion here tonight at The Rock in Newark, New Jersey. And the Kraken might need that guy. The Seattle Kraken, New Jersey Devils, straight ahead.
And 3 time zones later, the Kraken close out their first week in the NHL. The trip's been emotional, it's been successful, it's been challenging, and tonight they have a chance to end on a high note and bring home 5 big points. But to do that, they'll have to slow down the black and red and one of the game's bright young stars. It's the Kraken and the Devils from The Rock in New Jersey next on Root Sports. opening week is presented by Indeed as we bring you inside the walls of Prudential Center, Newark, New Jersey, the Seattle Kraken and the New Jersey Devils. Joey Decord, 25 years of age, out of North Andover, Massachusetts, 3 seasons at Arizona State, his first ever start as a Kraken. Veteran Jonathan Bernier signed as a free agent, had 24 saves in an overtime win over Chicago here on Friday night. That's the only game the Devils have played so far. Dave Hackstall looking for a huge bounce back after a 6-1 loss in Philadelphia last night. And Lindy Ruff, who has been a great head coach in Buffalo and Dallas and now here in New Jersey, handling the reins for the Devils. Snoqualmie Casino Sportsbook opening faceoff will feature Alexander Wenberg for Seattle and Nico Hischier, the young captain of the Devils. Sit back and enjoy this one. The final game of 5 straight on the road tonight from the Rock. Ryan Graves. Pavel Zacha sends it back for Dougie Hamilton, who scored their first goal of the season here Friday night, 17 seconds in. Nathan Bastian, the former New Jersey Devil, coming back here. Jesper Bratt for Zacha, tied up by Bastian. And now Seattle resets. Jamie Oleksiak, nice headman pass for Wenberg. Between the wickets of Bastian, given a shove by the former Colorado Avalanche, Ryan Graves, and Hamilton has time to break it out. Hamilton coming off 3 outstanding seasons as a member of the Carolina Hurricanes. Seattle's Jaden Schwartz. Jack Hughes on the back check, 20-year-old, sensational young player, 86 in the red. And now the Kraken, Carson Soucy, who had their only goal last night. Yanni Gourde, his Kraken debut, 2-time Stanley Cup winner with Tampa Bay. Jaden Schwartz on this line along with Jordan Eberle. Soucy out of the corner, converged on. He'll leave it there. PK Subban cries it out for the Devils. Yegor Sharangovich in the corner. A give back by Hughes. The Devils have a tough time and they finally advance out to the center zone. Jack Hughes dangling for Subban. He'll delay. His shot goes wide on the glove side of Joey Decord. Along the boards, the Kraken get to it. They start a breakout. 90+ seconds gone here in period 1.
It's a good start so far. You'd like to see Seattle jump on New Jersey because they haven't played for a while. They might be coming out a little bit slow.
For the win tonight, Seattle finishes this 5-game segment at 2-2-1. Home opener Saturday night, Climate Pledge Arena, Vancouver in town. Andreas Janssen with a shot, seen all the way by Joey Decord.
And that's a good look for your first save. Coming in a not ideal situation for Decord. One of those ones that's going to let you get into the game and kind of just get comfortable early on.
And the goaltenders love that, right? They like to feel it early, feel the puck, get in the game. Decord coming off a 4-1 win on Sunday for the Charlotte Checkers. The Kraken share that affiliation with Florida. Decord says no, that bid on a turnaround shot by the rookie Dawson Mercer, first-round pick. This is his second NHL game. Joey Decord, and every player, JT, has a different journey, and his is really unique.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity for himself. Not one that was necessarily planned in this situation, but again, he gets an opportunity here to play in a big game for Seattle in their first road trip.
This is his 9th NHL game. He played 8 games with Ottawa. We mentioned Arizona State. His dad, Brian Decord, is a goaltending guru, has goalie schools throughout New England. Shot fanned on. Good opportunity that time for Jimmy Vesey. And it comes out to center. Brandon Tanev, Morgan Geekie. Tanev holding onto it to the slot. Lauzon taken down. In his first NHL game, Mason Gertzen, the former New York Rangers. 7 defensemen are dressed tonight for New Jersey. And a scrap. Brandon Tanev going at it here with Michael McLeod between the 2 benches. McLeod had 4 fights last year that led New Jersey, and we know that Tanev is chaotic, and he's looking to energize the Kraken.
And they're still talking as they're going to the box here. That was a little bit behind the play. Tanev throws a nice little hit there. Obviously, McLeod didn't
Seattle,
like it, goes
penalty
right
number
after.
13. New Jersey, penalty number 20. 5 minutes each for fighting.
And he goes right after Tanev, and Tanev goes right at it with him. Both of them decide to go. They throw the punches. Again, a little spirited bout. Maybe not a whole lot of punches landed, but you got to like to see that energy early in an important game.
And you know, this is different, right, than last night. Last night it was all about frustration, retaliation. This is about setting a tone.
100%. You're setting the tone for the rest of the game, and you're getting the rest of the team involved. Everyone on the bench is standing during that fight, loving it when Tanev does that.
So for our new fans, there's a purpose behind this stuff. My partner takes it easy on me, but you had a few go-arounds in the NHL. We have some footage of this that we'll get to over the course of the season. Brian Graves will dump it in. The Kraken get after it. Adam Larson play to the wall. The Devils get to it. Jesper Bratt tied up. Alex Wenberg on him now. Nathan Bastian lays it along for Jonas Donskoy. He'll power in, trying the far side on Dougie Hamilton. Larson this way for Jamie Oleksiak. He'll pitch it deep. Bastian is stationed there for Seattle, tied up by Graves. Good diligence by the former Devil, Nathan Bastian. Jonas Donskoy lends a helping hand. Oleksiak wipes it across for Larson. Handcuffed a bit by Pavel Zacha. Jesper Bratt has the puck. And here comes Dougie Hamilton. Little deferral for Nico Hischier. To an open wing, Sharangovich gets to it, sealed off again. And no rebound given up by Joey Decord. Let's take a look at tonight's Indeed player resume. And it is Mr. Decord at 25 out of the Boston area. 199th overall pick of Ottawa in 2015. Take a look at his NHL starts. And he's the first player ever, a Sun Devil, to sign a pro contract. Arizona State went from club hockey to Division I. Nice place to play, JT.
Weather's nice, I can tell you that.
That's why you went to Duluth, right? The weather?
Absolutely not.
All right, it's cleared in. The sun comes out every once in a while in Duluth, doesn't it? I think it does, along the boards. But my man was a national champion at the University of Minnesota Duluth. That comes out to center. Goes by Yanni Kuokkanen all the way back. And Kraken ice. Carson Soucy to the outside for Mason Appleton. Sealed off by Yegor Sharangovich. Ryan Donato gave it away. Reset for the Devils. Here's Jack Hughes. He'll bust in. One-timer Subban is blocked in front. Yanni Gourde has control. Here come the Kraken. Out to center. Gourde cuts across. Schwartz for Jordan Eberle. He finds the handle. Gourde. Buzzsaw back of the goal. Up top. Lauzon with a shot. Hung on to by Bernier.
That's a really good shift from this newly formed line today with Gourde taking the puck, wheeling it through the center of the ice, dishing it out onto the right side, but it comes back out front. It was a pass from Gourde and a tip right in front by Schwartz. You can already see Yanni Gourde's buzzing. He's excited to be back in the game.
How about where they have him, right on the top line here with Schwartz and Eberle right off the hop.
Yeah, you got to give him this opportunity. Yanni Gourde has shown that he can score and he can do everything for a team. Yeah. Why not give him a shot?
Absolutely. Out of the corner now. Bernier is the paddle down. He'll melt it down. You know, at the expansion draft, when Gourde was selected, this is what he does too. He can get underneath the skin of an opponent, and the fans will grow to love this guy.
I said it earlier, I hated playing against Gourde, and it's because of that. He can get under your skin, but he just smiles at you. He laughs at you. It's not a whole lot that's being said, but again, he's very good at getting under your skin.
And I've observed that you're one of the few people that can dig this guy too and get away with it out to center ice. It's cleared in. Tomas Tatar gets to it. Offside called here. 15:25 left. Opening period at the Rock and a goalless start.
Again, if you can give it, you got to be able to take it as well. Yes. So that's where, you know, he's good at that. On the ice, but again, if you got to give it back to him every now and then.
And I was going to say, and Dave Hackstall's delighted with this, obviously, getting him in the lineup here. When they claimed him on the day of the expansion draft, we talked about his surgery. They said maybe the end of November, maybe December. But right away, the first day of training camp, non-contact jersey, there he was, and didn't take long to join the full group. He has really looked good. And he's off to a great start here. 5 shots, 4 taken by New Jersey. Stretch pass hits Tatar on the off wing. He'll lay it across. They score! first NHL goal. Dawson Mercer, the first-round pick, and the Devils break the ice.
Well, that's definitely going to be one he's going to remember for the rest of his life. That is a great first goal by the young Dawson Mercer. You have a 2-on-1. Tatar just waits. As soon as Alexiak goes down, he's able to sauce it over the stick right onto Mercer, on and off into the back of the net. A tough one for the first real chance on the court.
Yeah, really no chance on a 2-on-1, which was perfectly executed. Dawson Mercer, 18th overall pick, 2020, from the Canadian Maritimes, completes a 2-on-1 with Tomas Tatar, and a great moment for him. Kelly Sutherland is working this game tonight. We have two veteran referees, Kelly Sutherland and Gisela Hebert. We're going to take a look at the goal one more time.
And the one thing to note is Mercer's ready. Doesn't matter where that puck, he doesn't get a lot on that shot, but he's ready to shoot it. If he does sit off, he takes his time, catches it and releases it. DeCourt has time to get over and slide over in an attempt to make the save.
So the confusion was that someone said they heard a whistle. We hope a fan doesn't have a whistle. That's never a good thing, but they play on, so not a review. Nothing can be challenged there. Comes out to center, 1-0 New Jersey. Dawson Mercer has the goal. In the trapezoid, Joey DeCourt moved along off the stick. It deflects to the near wall. Pinched by Subban. In the circle, dug out Giordano. Subban with a shot blocked by Mark Giordano. And Seattle gets to it out to center. Nathan Bastian kissed hard by Subban. He won the Norris Trophy in 2013. Play his whistle dead on the dump in. 14:25 left in this first period.
You see Subban come over, he flies over, he does that hit quite often where he throws his hip out. Not necessarily a hip check, but it's enough to stop the momentum. Those don't feel good.
Forced an offside, stopping play with 5:02, the time of the goal. Mercer is first from Tatar and Ryan Graves. Out to center, Pavel Zacha broken up. Yanni Gourde has room. He'll bust in with open space out in front, just by Jaden Schwartz. A great opportunity for the Kraken. Now, Jesper Bratt shifting gears. Stolen on the back check by Gourde, and now Jordan Eberle. Laid along for Vince Dunn. Good to see him back in the lineup. He's replacing Caden Fleury tonight as Jonathan Bernier will melt that one down. 13:53 left to go in the opening period. Dawson Mercer has the goal, his first in the NHL. Powerful connection. 2019 as a New Jersey Devil. That's Nathan Bastian of the Kraken. And his first NHL goal on Carey Price of Montreal.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we showed the last one at the game back in where he scored against Nashville, but this one is against Carey Price, another future Hall of Famer for a goaltender. He's going to remember that. I know he has that puck framed.
In the expansion draft, Ron Francis selected older players and some young guys too, and Bastian is in the latter category. His career basically just starting. He's only 23. Jack Hughes, the same can be said for this guy. What a talent. To the slot. Geeky all over Kuokkanen. Sharon Govich has the puck. Muscled a bit by Jared McCann. Sharon Govich out of the corner, low to high. Ryan Graves. Now Damon Severson, his first game of the season. Longest tenured Devil. Hughes with a shot. They score on the rebound. Damon Severson coming up from the defense. In his season debut makes it 2-0 New Jersey.
When you have Hughes out on the ice, There's a lot of motion that goes on before this goal takes place. Hughes is up high. Geekie does a good job of closing out, but it's hard to contain him. Severson goes to the front of the net. The rebound goes off. I believe he kicks it up to himself, back to his stick, and is able to put it into an empty net.
2 goals and a $140. Severson activating from the D. And a tough start for Seattle. Along the boards now, Mercer, who started the scoring out in front off a stick. Ryan Donato skates it out to center. He'll dump it in, get it in back of that New Jersey defense. Colton White to the corner. A steal for the Kraken. Riley Sheehan will clear it all the way around. Adam Larson let it go back for Jamie Oleksiak. Back for Larson and back of him though. And the rookie Mercer gets to it. He'll send it in back of Jonathan Bernier. Andreas Janssen held in by Seattle's Adam Larson for a moment. You see it pop out. 7 shots in the game, 6 taken by New Jersey. This is their 2nd game of the season, an overtime win over Chicago on Friday night. A rebuilding team with a ton of youth. They are tied with Columbus as the youngest team in the National Hockey League as we start this new season. Giordano out to center. Donskoy taken care of by PK Subban. The Kraken now recoil. The captain Giordano with a quick up, finding Donskoy. Lead pass for Bastian didn't work. Jonas Siegenthaler, the former Washington Capital. Mertzen through the center zone, broken up by Bastian. He's supported by Donskoy, goes deep. Wenberg in a tie-up with Siegenthaler. Swiss-born defenseman, 71 in the red. Back to the point, Giordano. His shot through a screen blocked by PK Subban out in front. And the Devils will sort it out.
Yeah, a lot of time when you have that time off in between games, a team can start out slow, trying to get their rhythm back. But so far throughout this game, New Jersey has been playing pretty solid so far.
Dump and chase, great stop by Decord. Jesper Bratt on the down and out, and Decord was ready.
They look crisp. They look like they have this plan, and they're formulating. They're playing to the plan. Right here, it's just a dump in that goes off the wall, goes right in, shoots it on and off the stick. They just know where they're going right now, and it looks clean for that much time off in between only playing 1 game.
Every save will be critical now for Joey Decord. Severson at 6:42 from Jack Hughes and Ryan Graves. Graves will pick up his 2nd point as a Devil. Had some great years with Colorado, was a plus 55 over the last 2 seasons as an Avalanche. Icing will take it back in the Kraken zone.
And Seattle's just attempting to try to push the puck north, which is something they need to do. I thought maybe the defenseman made a play on that puck, which would have been a waved off situation, but I was wrong in that sense.
To the point, Ryan Graves holding onto it. He'll dump it in back of Joey Decord, free to the wall this way. Out of the scrum, Oleksiak trying to get to it. Here's Hamilton at the point, looking for a tip, none available by Nico Hischier. Now Eberle out to center ice, but turned right over to New Jersey. Hamilton moves it across. Jesper Bratt. New Jersey was offside, delayed whistle. They tag up now. We play on. 10:42 left, period 1. John and JT with you as always tonight from Prudential Center here in Newark, New Jersey. To the center right zone, Kuokkanen broken up. McCann and now Yanni Gourde will send it back in his own territory. Jeremy Lauzon, Jamie Oleksiak, McCann got a stick to it. Little one-toucher by Geekie. Back out to center. Transition time for the Devils. Kuokkanen lost his edge. Geekie has control with support from McCann. He's double teamed. It's a steal. It's a dangle for Hughes in front. Decord says no on Sharon Govich. He'll freeze it.
It's a really good save there by Decord on a great opportunity. Had a chance to get the puck out right along the blue line. It doesn't go out. Hughes makes a really nice pass down low, but Decord is there, and he says no again.
Another clean look. And a magical play set up by Jack Hughes. We talked about him in the open. Joey Decord, emergency recall. Flew in this afternoon from Charlotte. Chris Drieger was slated to get his first start as a Kraken in regular season. Tweaked something, and that was as late as this morning. And they give Grubauer the night off and go with DeCord. Now, Tatar spins away from Dunn. Mercer, low to high. Severson holding onto it. His shot off a stick, off DeCord. Mason Appleton gets to it. He'll skate out to the center zone. Lay it along for Donato, but the play is offside. And we get a stoppage. 9:41 left in the opening period here at the Rock in the Garden State, where the home team has an early 2-0 lead. Opening week of Kraken hockey is presented by Indeed. If you need to hire, you need Indeed. Kraken will jet home after this one. Kraken Nation, Newark, New Jersey chapter. We want to get excited here. So do we. Good start for New Jersey. The latest goal, Damon Severson from Jack Hughes and Ryan Graves, who has 2 points, his 6th multiple point game of his career already. Bratt, Zacha defended, losing his stick. Carson Soucy. Wenberg gets to it for the Kraken, and they start a breakout. Giordano. Ryan Donato, he'll dump it in. Siegenthaler from Bernier, the goaltender, to the corner. Pavel Zacha. He too a first-round pick. He's tied up. Donato off Subban, out of the scrum. Zacha gets help from Siegenthaler. Hauled down a bit that time by Wenberg. And the Devils now trigger all the way back in Seattle ice, icing against them in the face-off in the New Jersey zone. Coming to a game or event at Climate Pledge Arena, make sure you download the Clear Health Pass app beforehand for your vaccine verification. Planning ahead will help you get to the action faster. Scoring chances are 6-1 New Jersey at the outset. Larson intentionally off the boards. Yanni Gourde in his Kraken debut. Low to high play. Larson hammers one through a screen wide. This way it's Oleksiak. He'll dish for Schwartz. Yanni Gourde out of the corner, crunched by Siegenthaler. Given a shove. And now the Devils take over in the person of Nico Hischier. First overall pick a couple of years back, and now Eberle along the boards, broken up. Out to center. It's cut off by Adam Larson. Yanni Gourde hinging right back in the zone. Here's Eberle. He'll stop on a dime. Jordan Eberle broken up. PK Subban elevates the puck out as it's played by Seattle's Vince Dunn. PK Subban will go to the bench now as New Jersey has wholesale changes. 12 minutes gone in the opening period. John Forsland, JT Brown here in New Jersey. Icing is called here against Seattle, and they take it back.
Seattle has had a couple of shifts where they have been in New Jersey's zone. They forced them to make a couple of turnovers, but they haven't been able to translate that into getting the puck to the net or hitting the net. Part of that is either A, they missed the net, or New Jersey's also doing a good job of blocking shots in front.
Dave Hextall's team will come home, open up the new building on Saturday night against Vancouver. Then it will be Montreal, Minnesota, and the New York Rangers on a 4-game homestand. Off the draw, Dougie Hamilton, a screen shot blocked in front. Off the defense, off Jeremy Lauzon. Jared McCann on a line with Morgan Geekie and Brandon Tanev. Tanev gets to it with 3 goals, looking for 4. His shot rubbed out by Dougie Hamilton. Andreas Janssen given a rough ride. He was hit by McCann. On a change, Vince Dunn got to it, and he was bumped a bit by Tatar. Carried along by Seattle's Lauzon. Will chip and charge off Morgan Geekie. Ryan Graves. A quick out. Sharon Govich, now Hamilton. Laid along, cut off inside the line by Giordano, retaking Hughes. Sharon Govich off a stick. Went off Soucy wide. Kokkonen for New Jersey. Yegor Sharon Govich cut across. Appleton has it for the Kraken. He'll lay it across for Mark Giordano. 38-year-old defenseman sends it back and gets it back from his partner, Carson Soucy. Riley Sheahan, Nathan Bastian. They cross the Devil line, but the Devils get it back out. Giordano will go D to D with 6:50 on the clock. 9 shots for New Jersey, 2 taken by Seattle. Sheahan goes across. Appleton with a shot, seen all the way, no problem for Jonathan Bernier.
Gonna have to get a little bit more pressure and getting pucks to the net. Sometimes it's a good idea just to get a shot on net. Now they have the opportunity to get out there and set up a face-off play and try to slow the game down a little bit.
Shea in line will get a break. Dave Hackstall will send out Alex Wenberg, Brian Donato, and Jonas Donskoy with Larson and Oleksiak on the back end. Damon Severson will anchor this defense pairing along with the rookie Colton White. Larson, the outside, a miss hit on a set play. Now it's carried in the zone. That was Wenberg that had the chance. Another opportunity. Decord stretches out. He's got it. Jesper Bratt came calling. And Joey Decord doing his best to keep it 2-0 New Jersey.
It was a really good job on the face-off play. They set it up as a play. It gets blocked, and now it's a foot race. They're going to the net. You see some great patience in hands there. Wanted to sneak it back in, but Decord is strong on the post. He's able to keep his foot out, and they can't squeeze it in.
This line has a ton of speed. Heischer, Zaka, and Jesper Bratt. Bratt can really fly.
And that's really hard for the defense because it's, do you want to gap up? But you know that this line has so much speed. There's constant game of cat and mouse of when am I going to step up? How tight am I going to keep my gap? There's a lot of things that go through your mind when you know you're playing against guys that skate that fast.
Shot differential, see it there. New Jersey by 7 here in the early going. Off the draw, Oleksiak headmans the puck to Schwartz. Eberle off the wall, gains the zone, cross corner dump in. Ani Gord. And support given by Jaden Schwartz. Michael McLeod will take it back. Out to center ice. Goes by Dougie Hamilton all the way back in the Kraken zone. Oleksiak moves it. A loose play. Eberle let it go, but it's held in by Graves. Little miscommunication by the Kraken on the way out. Oleksiak taken down. Forechecked. Devils get to it. Jimmy Vesey up top. Hamilton. Ryan Graves. Rubbed out by Eberle. He has open ice. Jordan Eberle with a breakaway. Walks in. Just wide. Forced wide by Bernier. Maybe he got a piece of it. Eberle remains snake bitten, and now Jared McCann. That's the handle back. Vince Dunn through the center zone for Morgan Geekie. Goes on and now Dunn. Stanley Cup winner in St. Louis in 2019. He'll dump it in. Siegenthaler to the outside. Tomas Tatar, cross ice, full flight. Andreas Janssen on the off wing. He'll feather a pass that never got through along the boards. Devil taken down. That was Mercer in front. Decord again comes up big. Good opportunity for Tomas Tatar. 5:04 left in the opening period. The young goaltender's doing his thing after New Jersey gets the early jump. But it's Joey Decord putting on a show here at the Rock. Moment, JT. What a chance here for Jordan Eberle.
It's a nice block shot by Eberle. Goes right to Gord for a one-touch. He's off to the races for the breakaway. It's a nice backhand move, but with Graves back-checking that hard, the goaltender knows it's going to be hard for Eberle to go to his forehand.
Right off the draw, Decord makes a save. As the Hughes line gets after it again, Donato is onside. Seattle moving down the wall. Now a tough clear by Subban. Wenberg shot deflects off Siegenthaler. The Kraken move in. Donato up top. Larson. His shot swung off Subban. Cycled out Wenberg now. Oleksiak. A slap pass. No tip available. Wenberg. Larson. He'll keep it on the outskirts. And back of the goal. Donato right out in front. Off the goaltender. And Johnny Kuokkanen will clear it back. We approach the 16-minute mark in the opening period. Dawson Mercer with his first NHL goal. And a minute and 40 seconds later, Damon Severson. And the Devils have a 2-0 lead in the final game of 5 straight on the road to start the season. First ever for Seattle. That one goes out of play, and we get a stoppage.
It's It's a couple shifts in a row where Seattle has had some opportunities. DeCord did have to bail them out once or twice, but you're starting to see a little bit more of them moving their legs, and that's how you're going to get more opportunities.
Seems like they're getting their footing now. It's needed. Bastian moving on White. Colton White, number 2 in the red, takes out Nathan Bastian. Play his whistle dead. And a holding call is made here. And the young Devil defenseman will take a seat.
Jersey number 2, minor penalty holding.
Well, this is a golden opportunity for Seattle on the power play to get back in the game. You see, he's grabbing onto Bastian. He can't get out of there. The open hands hooked around. It's an easy call for the officials, but now you have a good chance with 4 minutes left to get back into this game.
As always, Muckleshoot Casino will bring us this first power play in every power play, every game. The Kraken are 2 for 10 in the young season with it. See the Devils' numbers in one game. Right on, Bernier sliding across, makes the save right off the face-off. The shot taken by Yanni Gord.
And face-offs are so important, especially on the power play. The Devils had their original center get it kicked out, so then you have to win that. It goes right over to Gord for a one-timer. You can set up plays not only on the power play or during the 5-on-5, but on the power play as well.
Yanni Gord, Jaden Schwartz, Jordan Eberle, Jared McCann, and Mark Giordano, group of 5 on the power play for Dave Hackstall. Eberle comes in now. Face-off win, Nico Hischier. Back it goes. A miss hit by Graves. Might be a good break for the Kraken. Out of the corner now. Yanni Gord holding onto it. Good pass for Giordano. He'll walk the line. Gord gets it again. He'll settle it down. Here's Giordano. His shot sizzles wide. Hunted down by Seattle's Gord. The bumper slot, it's Eberle, and now Gord out of the corner. Jaden Schwartz will backhand it this way for McCann. Broken up slightly by Sharon Govich. And the Kraken have a chance here to reset it. Giordano sets up McCann to the slot, off sticks astray. Yanni Gord in his Kraken debut. Now Giordano. Gord fakes the one-timer, deals it back. Giordano, a wrist shot blocked. Ryan Graves out in front. Giordano gets it back again. Far side for Gord, who dusts it off. Giordano around the clock. McCann, Giordano, stopped. Blocked again by the traffic. Severson has it, and the Devils kill time.
A couple of good opportunities that just didn't get to the net. New Jersey was doing a good job on that last one too, blocking the shots.
Through the center zone, Wenberg had it, he lost it. Jimmy Vesey on the way back, knocked down. Vince Dunn, second unit comes out. Not much time left in the power play, 2-0 New Jersey. First of 2 meetings. The Devils are in Seattle on April 16th. Bernier in the trapezoid, Siegenthaler right along the boards and all the way down to Joey DeCord. 22 seconds left. And a final push on this power play for the Kraken. Good look at Vince Dunn. Now Carson Soucy. And the Kraken's only goal last night in Philadelphia in a 6-1 loss. It's broken up. Andreas Janssen got it out. Colton White, he's up and ready. Under 2 minutes left in period 1. No shots on the power play. I'm sorry, 1 shot on the power play. Now Mason Appleton. Laid along for Soucy. Here's Riley Sheahan. Even terms on the ice. Where it counts, the Devs by 2. A little trouble brewing here out in front. Sheahan denied twice by Bernier. Hack and whack time, and the Devils get to it. Jack Hughes back out to center ice. Yanni Kuokkanen tied up by Jeremy Lauzon. Out of that scrum, Hughes tries to pry it out. Riley Sheahan broken up by Tomas Tatar. Jack Hughes goes to work, and a steal by Lauzon. $1:15 left, a steal by Hughes. He'll take it to the corner, taken down by Jeremy Lauzon. Hughes is down, loading it up. It'll draw the ire of the crowd. And everybody in the corner.
It looks like they want Subban and Lauzon want to go. Refs are going to stop this one from happening. Hughes stole the puck from Lauzon. He goes in and sort of rides him into the wall. Hughes is definitely in some pain here when he's getting off the ice. I can see why New Jersey is upset and why you have the reaction from Subban to come jump in on the play. That's a star player on the other team.
Star player who's defensively marked. Much bigger, stronger guy, Jeremy Lauzon.
And there was no penalty on the play.
No, he just finished him in the corner. Hughes will go down the runway, I believe. Yes, he will, to the locker room. 1:06 left in this first period. Face-off will come outside the Seattle blue line. Dawson Mercer and Damon Severson. 2 early goals for New Jersey. The Kraken at 1-2-1. Little muscle comes out. Mason Gertson gets back out there. He's the 7th defenseman dressed, playing as a forward. McLeod's shot blocked. Gertson off his backhand wide. Play is whistled dead, and a penalty is called out in front by Kelly Sutherland. The indication is cross-checking.
Definitely we got to keep an eye on Gertson coming in off the face-off. He was talking to the Seattle Kraken bench. They put him out there for a little bit of muscle after Hughes was taken down by Lauzon.
Seattle penalty number 6, 2 minutes for cross-checking.
So it's Adam Larson in the slot. And a cross-checking penalty last night against Claude Giroux. Gertson will jaw away at the Seattle bench. Gertson was an original Colorado draft choice, claimed off waivers from the New York Rangers. He's 26. This is his first NHL game. So a Devil power play, which was 0 for 2 against Chicago here Friday night. Tatar moved back for Dougie Hamilton. He is great on the power play. Zacha for Tatar off a defensive stick. Hamilton manning the puck. A handoff for Jesper Bratt. He'll take it in. 39 seconds left in the period. Hamilton curling out as Bratt again. Dougie Hamilton around the horn. Zacha, his shot shielded by Decord, directed nicely to the corner. Now Bratt out of this corner for Tomas Tatar. Good stick by Jonas Donskoy. It's in play as we see. 22 seconds left in the period. Flung across for Bratt. Jesper Bratt will dust it off. Here's Hamilton. Moved off for Zacha. His shot goes high off the glass in play. 10 seconds left in the period. Hamilton for Bratt at the half boards. Hamilton again, his shot. The cord got a piece of it. 2 seconds left in the period. And the power play, let's see. Jesper Bratt wraps it home at the horn. The indication on the ice was goal. They'll review it and we'll see. Nico Hischier.
We'll know soon enough whether or not the time had elapsed before we go, but it's a desperation play. New Jersey knows that the time is getting lower and lower, and the puck is just thrown to the net with Hischier standing in front and gets a stick on it.
That was Bratt with Hischier out in front. And take a look at the time.
The overhead.
No goal.
After review, the period had ended prior to the puck entering the goal.
Yes.
Therefore, we have no goal.
It has to go completely over the line.
And that's a good
with time
break
on the clock. For all fans out there, never mind the new ones. Kraken Intermission is presented by Jack in the Box. That is coming up next. And for the Kraken, they hope that's a good break. So, time to take a breath. Joey Decord hits the start, and he's on the spot. The Devils get 2 early goals. Dawson Mercer and Damon Severson, 2-0. They lead.
New Jersey, the 5th and final stop on this season-opening road trip for the Kraken. At 2-0 Devils at the end of the first period. Not good, but it could have been worse with the Kraken dodging a bullet by about, what, 1/10 of a second. Could have been a 3-0 game, but we hold at 2-0. And with that, we bring in our Kraken analyst from Columbus, Ohio, Allison Lucan. And Allison, pregame, we talked about the need for the Kraken to be better defensively against the opponent's rush. That bit him again about 5 minutes into this game.
You nailed it, Tom. You're an analyst too, right here with me. That first goal coming off a rush attempt. The Kraken making some decisions that sets the Devils free to score that opening goal. It's fine for a defenseman to pinch or play lower like we see here. But if you're going to play low, you have to be aware of where your opponents are. And we can see here the Devils are getting behind the Kraken defense. The forwards for the Kraken were playing low as well. They're now struggling to catch up with the play. This is a classic 2-on-1 where the defender, Alexiak, has to make a decision to play the pass or the shot. Decord is in an almost impossible situation. So once again, remember our themes from the pregame show. You need to challenge and frustrate your opponents and limit their opportunities to make plays. And on every possible step of that specific goal, unfortunately, decisions were missed. 1-0 Devils.
Dawson Mercer with that goal, the first of his NHL career, a moment he'll certainly remember for a very long time. But maybe the Kraken, when all is said and done, will remember a comeback tonight in New Jersey. We have more intermission coverage coming your way. Devils up 2-0. Dawson Mercer, Damon Severson with goals in the first period for New Jersey. That's likely to help sales of their jerseys tonight in New Jersey, where the Kraken look to come from behind, down 2-0. Allison Lucan rejoining us. Storyline coming into this one, as you know, Allison, from a Kraken perspective, terrific news, and that Yanni Gourde in action tonight on the first line, going back to late July, expansion draft. Ron Francis telling everybody, hey, we got this great guy coming in from Tampa, but because of shoulder surgeries, we may not see him until December. We see him tonight. Your impressions?
I thought Gourde looked really strong. Often when you're coming off a long offseason, particularly one that might involve surgery, like Yanni Gourde has had, you're going to look for a player to be shaking off some rust. He was really composed in his play early, and we're going to see some of that here. Even before the play really got going for him, he was able to control his body, even preventing a couple offsides. And then we're seeing some quick, instant chemistry with Jordan Eberle and Jaden Schwartz. These guys are still learning each other. We can see a couple passes, maybe a little bit off, but they're generating chances. If they can find a way to learn each other, there's something clicking here right now. And then on the defensive side, this is what we talked about. Yanni Gourde brings that tenacity defensively as well. There he creates the turnover, gives the puck back to Seattle. The team then drives down the ice and creates the scoring chance for themselves. In a game where Seattle is struggling to get their offense going a little bit more strongly, seeing Yanni Gourde come out of the gate like this right after all of his recovery and rehab is a really, really great sign.
All right. Well, the good news is he is back. The better news is we're going to hear from Yanni Gourde when our intermission coverage continues with New Jersey leading the Kraken 2-0 after the first 20 minutes of play. Stick around. Yanni Gourde, who had a chance to talk about the first period with Jen Mueller.
And it's your first time on the ice this year. You look fast out there. Do you have the legs you thought you'd have out there tonight?
Yeah, it's not too bad so far, but there's still two periods to go, and I think I got a little bit better.
You spent a lot of time in the offensive zone at the end of that period. Power play was part of it, but what else factored in?
I think we kept our game pretty simple. We chipped the puck in. We weren't forcing play in the neutral zone. It kind of fed our offense, and from there we can make plays down low. Not everything has to be pretty. We're going to make our plays whenever we have a chance to.
Lastly, what needs to happen in the second period and beyond to get more pucks on that?
I think just keep winning our 50-50 battles. I think that's a big key. And if we do that, I think we have our chances of getting those pucks to the net quickly.
All right, good luck in the second period.
Thank you so much.
All right, Jen, Yanni, thank you. All right, how about some hashtag where I root? We got Patrick sending this photo in. He is outside of Climate Pledge Arena, waiting to go inside and check out the Foo Fighters. Not too shabby, of course. The Kraken with their home opener Saturday night against Vancouver. And Wendy Thomas cheering on the club from Raleigh, North Carolina. Time for our McDelivery Soup for Mo moments from the Prudential Center. And about 5 minutes in, Dawson Mercer finding the back of the net, his first NHL goal. Second goal added by Damon Severson. The 2-0 lead. Joey Decord getting the starting goal tonight, battling early on in this matchup. We got more intermission coming.
Years, and now the numbers made easy. And presented by Geico. 2-0 New Jersey on the scoreboard. Inside the numbers after 20 minutes, the Devils dominated the offensive part of the game. Seattle got a little bit more physical as the period went along, and much better in the face-off circle tonight than they were last night. But JT Brown described the 2 goals scored by New Jersey.
Yeah, both of these goals are easy fixes. On the first goal, you have a defenseman pinch, and one pass beats all 4 players. It puts Oleksiak and Decord in a tough spot. And on the second one, you just see Severson get lost behind the plate. We talked earlier about having your head on a swivel, making sure you pick it up, look where your guy is. They're things that these guys can easily fix.
The Kraken will be shorthanded as we kick off the second period. Partner, let's talk about Yanni Gourde, his debut.
He's looked really good. He has a lot of energy. His legs are consistently moving, not only on the forecheck, back check. He's looked good so far through 20.
Adam Larson is in the box for Seattle. The Devils will have 66 seconds of power play time as we start the middle frame. From the Rock, otherwise known as Prudential Center, Snoqualmie Casino, as always, presents the opening face-off of the game in each period. We peer down at Riley Sheahan of Seattle and the Devil captain, Nico Hischier. At the age of 22, the leader of the Devils. He was the first overall pick in 2017. Sheahan, along with Jonas Donskoy, the up-front penalty killers for Dave Hackstall, with Jeremy Lauzon, who has the puck, and Jamie Oleksiak on the back end. Dougie Hamilton will quarterback. Jesper Bratt out to center ice. This is Tomas Tatar going wide. Late last season with Montreal, Nico Hischier gets to it. Lay it back to the point man, Hamilton to the outside. Bratt a give back. Dougie Hamilton walking the line, fanning on a shot, rejected by Oleksiak. He fanned on it because Hamilton broke his stick. He has a new one. And it comes all the way back in Devil's ice with a half-minute left in the power play. Pavel Zacha sends it back. Jesper Bratt will bring it along. The Swede has a tough time with it. At the line, it's dogged by 10 if it comes back out. Seattle looking for their first ever shorthanded goal in history. Wenberg. Lauzon will backtrack it for Carson Soucy. 10 seconds left on Seattle's kill. They feed it in where it's corralled by Jonathan Bernier. 33-year-old goaltender forked wide by Yanni Gourde, the buzzsaw. Fresh on a change. Larson is released. It's a steal. The Kraken are onside. Here comes Schwartz. He tries to get by Severson, who has scored tonight. They jam along the boards. It's dug out by New Jersey. Yanni Kuokkanen gets control. Jimmy Vesey at his side. It's cleared in on Joey Decord. They'll play it to the wall. Sharangovich. Kuokkanen through the slot and all the way back off the stick of Severson. 2-on-1. Jailbreak for Seattle. Yanni Gourde holding onto it. The trailer with a shot just wide. That was Giordano. And you see it come all the way back in the Seattle zone.
Great vision from Gourde to find the late trailer, and Giordano just missed the chance, but it was a good look early in the period.
Morgan Geekie now with a lead feed for Brandon Tanev. PK Subban is back. A skirmish. And it is Mason Gertson of New Jersey. And I believe Jeremy Lauzon of Seattle, a pair of 55s. As the linesmen quickly move in. Early in this second period. And it is Lauzon. So fighting majors will be levied here.
We said keep an eye on that. Right. Last time Gertson came out, this is the first time they've been out on the ice together again. It's a tough fight. I know the referees are talking about it in the circle right now, but both refs were in between the entire time when the punches were being thrown back and forth. That's a tough one for Lauzon, who was probably on maybe the worst side of that fight. But again, at the same time, the refs are involved, and that's usually when you're supposed to stop.
And in the first period, Jeremy Lauzon, as we have a disagreement here between Mark Giordano and Damon Severson. But in the first period, as I was alluding to, this is what happened, and this is why the Devils want some payback.
He comes off the bench there. I believe that's what they're going to be talking about. Gertzen coming off the bench after the inner altercation, I guess, with Severson in front of the bench.
Yeah, that's a big no-no. That could come with a suspension. So we'll see what happens.
We have replay, though.
We do. We have an abundance of replays, JT. And you're in charge. You can call for this shot, that shot. You got a lot of power with this gig.
Just take it easy. Don't let the power go to your head.
No. So we await the official word. There's no question fighting majors, and for our new fans, 5 minutes for fighting does not affect the on-ice playing strength. Face-off will be at the dot just outside the blue line. And Dawson Mercer scored his first goal in the National Hockey League tonight. Wins the draw, but Seattle retakes it back. Out to center ice. Was off a stick. Mercer in control. He'll cross. He's separated from it. Vince Dunn took a run at him. Wound up by the Devils. Subban with a shot blocked in front by Giordano. Seattle back out to center ice. You're looking at Jonas Donskoy. Will hand off for Tanev this way. Wenberg. His shot is stopped by Bernier, who maintains control of the rebound.
You see Seattle's getting their legs moving. They're generating an odd man rush. Tanev with a good look over to Wenberg. It just so happens that Bernier was already over, ready for the play. But it's a good sign early that their feet are moving. They're connecting on passes.
What a smile. That's the youngest member of the Kraken Nation to date. Okay? We start them young. Make sure they understand all the principles here. 5-minute majors for fighting, and each player gets a 10-minute misconduct to cool off.
You know, that can happen when you're continuing to throw punches when the refs are trying to stop it.
That's true. Good point. Out to center now. Nico Hischier gains the zone. He goes wide of Larson to the slot. Cord got a piece of it a couple of times. Jesper Bratt on the doorstep. Seattle takes a breath. Just about 3 minutes gone in the second period. 2-0 they trail. Final game of 5 straight on the road. They will open the season at Climate Pledge Arena. In terms of the home schedule, Saturday night against Vancouver. Hischier moves it across. Bratt defended by Larson. Chopped off to Cord that time by Pavel Zacha. Chopped by Graves, deflects wide. It's held in by Colton White. Alexiak out of the corner for the Kraken. Here they come out to the center zone. Eberle right on the money. Yanni Gourde moves in. Back for Eberle. Good stick by Graves. Hammered by Bastian and stopped by Bernier.
Seems to be the common theme right now after every whistle that there was some sort of skirmish. Yanni taking the puck to the net, tries to find Eberle in the middle, but Bastian coming off the bench is able to get a nice little one-timer right on net. It's a good opportunity. The legs are moving.
Yanni Gourde has 9 shifts, and I would state here he's been their best player. Would you agree?
I would agree. He's looked really well so far.
We don't see Jack Hughes on the Devil bench. We don't have official word from the Devils, so we're just going by observation here. That's news. Soucy now to the wall. Bastian off Bernier again. He'll cling to it. Get another face-off. 16:30 left in the second period.
Good idea by Bastian, just getting the pucks to the net, trying to create some offensive momentum. There's times earlier in the period or in further games before where you try to make that extra pass. Instead here, he just tries to get it to the net, and it's a good play.
Each team has 3 shots on goal in this period. Jared McCann in the circle for Seattle. Michael McLeod inside his own line. Colton White by Wenberg out to neutral ice. Sharon Govich at the line. Look out. McLeod walks in. Shut down by DeCord. Moves to the wall. Susie has a tough time with Sharon Govich. Curling back is Alex Wenberg for Seattle. They'll go cross corner. White is back first. Pickpocketed by McCann, supported by Donskoy. Out of the corner. Colton White. Stolen by Wenberg. Larson swings it across. Giordano. His shot goes wide of Jonathan Bernier. To the boards again. Wenberg is pinned a bit by Kuokkanen. Held in by Giordano. Regained by New Jersey's Yanni Kuokkanen. The Finn sends it in on Joey DeCord. He'll handle in the trapezoid. Seattle completes a long change here in the second period, and so do the Devils. Giordano a quick up, corralled by Tanev momentarily. Reset by the Devils. PK Subban out to the center zone. It's Mercer. Dawson Mercer going wide. Checked hard by Giordano. Comes all the way around. The Kraken attempt to get to it. Tatar to the slot. He'll get it again. Was off a stick. Andreas Janssen. Stood up defensively by Donato. Mercer in front. It's Tatar dancing. What a save! Joey DeCord with his best. Out to center now. It's Tanev coming off wing to the slot. The Devils get back to the defensive house and they get it out. At the line. Zone entry. Eberle. Neil Buttonhook. Jordan Eberle holding onto it. Yellowsert was off a defender out in front. Schwartz in a battle. It's loose. Andreas Janssen, the former Toronto Maple Leaf, in control. They go off in a change. He'll dump it in. Joey DeCord has been right on the money for Seattle. In this emergency start, it comes out to center. Going wide, Schwartz, defended by Dougie Hamilton off the referee. Out of the corner. Gord is there. Schwartz out in front with a chance. Bernier to save the rebound. He got to it. Jonathan Bernier down and out. Comes up big.
DeCord's really settled in after those two quick goals in the first period. Here's a look right out from in front. Sticks his leg out. Great save on Tatar, all alone in front. This is the right spot at the right time. The puck just squeezes out. Schwartz is there. I don't know if it might have gone off the bar, but the puck is laying there, and Bernier makes a great save right there, trying to come back, dives in, and is able to hold on to that puck. That's 2 games in a row where a goaltender has made an unbelievable save right on the doorstep.
And it's Eberle again, and I'll ask you, if you're in that spot where you're snake bit, what does he have to do?
You know, you just got to keep telling yourself, as long as you're getting those chances, that you're doing something right. If you weren't getting those chances, now it's time to rethink the strategy.
He's getting an abundance of scoring chances. He's just on the brink. He's a natural scorer. Usually once the seal is broken, that's it. Beasy in back of the goal. Marked by 3. One of those Shane, and now Appleton muscled by Sharon Govich. Jimmy Beasy pinned a bit. A penalty will be called. A Kraken player went down. It was Mason Appleton. Isla Hebert indicates tripping. We'll talk about it when we come back. Maybe a great chance here for Seattle. They trail it by 2. This is a beautiful sight. The Emerald City Climate Pledge Arena. The home opener Saturday night. Fubo TV Kraken calendar. As we take a look here. After this game tonight, what's on the horizon? Vancouver, ESPN Plus on Saturday night. Back here on Root Sports. Montreal Tuesday. Minnesota on Thursday. Can't wait. I might sleep there for the entire homestand. I have no life, as you know.
I've enjoyed my time with you on the road, but I am excited to get back home to Climate Pledge.
I might sleep there now. It's clear now. They tell me it's a comfortable place. Lots of amenities. We'll see. Now Giordano holding onto it. He'll lay it back. Yanni Gord, Seattle with their second power play. Boy, they need one here. Gord clears it all the way around. Schwartz pins it. Gord moves it. Gets it from McCann. Schwartz to a vacated point. And Seattle will have to tag up. 90 seconds left in the power play. 13:27 left second period. John and JT with you as always. 2-0. Devils. Zone entry. Seattle. Gord all the way around to the corner. It's McCann. Eberle back to the point. Mark Giordano. The Kraken captain this way. Yanni Gord will think about it. Giordano up top. Around the horn they go. McCann downstairs. Eberle flushed out by Severson. Giordano again, a wrist shot off a stick. Gord off a body off Siegenthaler. And it deflects on a play for a stoppage. 61 seconds left in the power play.
Once Seattle was able to get into the zone, they were moving the puck extremely well. Gord had a nice little opportunity there. Was taken away by the player getting ready to block the shot, so he tries to go for a shot pass in front. He's upset a little bit on that play, but he made the right decision. It just didn't happen to go through.
He's played in every capacity here tonight in his first game. Coming off major surgery on his shoulder after the Stanley Cup playoffs and the back-to-back Stanley Cups with Tampa Bay. Decord out to get it. Not much time in the power play. The second unit comes out. Vince Dunn is the quarterback. Here he comes through the center zone. He'll rethink it back with a head of steam. Alex Wenberg right up the gut in the skates of Morgan Geekie. Geekie to the half boards and back for Dunn. He'll settle it down. Geekie goes across with it. It goes by Wenberg. He gets to it. Bumper slot Donskoy. Now Geekie with a shot. It goes off a stick high. Off Donato out in front. Available puck for Dougie Hamilton. And a penalty is called in back of the play. New Jersey moans about it again. It'll be 13 seconds of 5-on-3 time for Seattle.
Here's the first chance where Geekie comes in. He takes a slap shot. It goes up high. Donato in front, making it hard for the goaltender to see. Again, the shots are getting to the net. Geekie can really fire it just off target on that one.
So a two-man advantage. A break for Morgan Geekie. It's Michael McLeod who goes here for hooking. The Kraken have to take advantage of this situation. There's no question. Out to center now. It's Yanni Gord. Moved across. McCann with a handoff. Eberle back again. Giordano. He'll advance. Top of the ring, Gord. One man back, New Jersey. McCann in front. Off a stick. Available knockdown. McCann taken down that time. Shoved down by Graves. Gord resets it. Giordano, a shot taken, fought off. Rebound sent wide. Scooped high by McCann. Now Yanni Gord. Conventional 5-on-4. Giordano with patience. Looking for a shooting lane. Yanni Gord again. Mark Giordano. Here's Eberle. Down deep. Stretched out by Schwartz. Eberle. Giordano, they play catch. Giordano's shot goes right off Bernier. Maybe off the mask. Sharangovich for Nico Hischier. Shorthanded. He'll cross. Sharangovich for the front. Never got through. Off the stick of McCann and shoved along by Joey Decord. Here's Eberle. Moving it across with 52 seconds left in the manpower advantage. Through the center zone. Seattle will reorganize on a change. Jonas Donskoy hits the line. Moved along for Geekie. He'll take it in. He'll circle the track. Play it up top again for Wenberg. To the center point, it's Dunn. His shot blocked again in front. Wenberg off the side of the goal post. Alex Wenberg gets it back. Now Dunn. This way for Morgan Geekie to the slot. Bumped out by Donskoy. Geekie, Donskoy. They try weak side, but it went off Andreas Janssen, and it's cleared out by Damon Severson. A stretch pass. Here comes Geekie. His shot gains the post, but play had been blown dead. Hold your horses.
Yeah, they're going to call it offsides here, but a heads-up play by Decord on the dump puck to get out of his crease, get the puck, and send it right up to Morgan Geekie. Here's a look at Wenberg. Beats him on the blocker side. Post is right there. A lot of good chances throughout that power play for Seattle Kraken.
Good looks, no cash. 9 seconds left in it. Moved across. Here's Dunn, shadowed by PK Subban. Out of the corner, Appleton. He'll pop it out. Full strength. Larson, good pass. Dunn with a shot blocked. That was Subban going down. A reset for Vince Dunn. All the way across, Adam Larson. Here it comes. Stopped by Bernier. The rebound. They score! Underneath the bar. Beautiful goal on the back door. And Seattle gets the lift they need. Riley Sheahan got to it, and Seattle cuts the lead in half.
That's a really big goal. The power play had 2 opportunities to go through. They didn't score, but they created the momentum, and it just rotated over to this next shift. You have Larson with a great shot right off the pad. Sheahan's off the backside, beats his mark, and has a wide open net. Puts it right into the back of the net, and that's a huge goal right now.
It is. So they take advantage of the momentum. You talked about the good looks, the goalposts, the movement of the puck. Now, they don't score in the power play, but they do cash in. And sometimes that will carry over, right?
Yeah, when you get those looks, a lot of times you just say it's coming. It's going to happen. You just keep staying with it. Now, if you have a power play that nothing happens, you can't get into the zone, now you start questioning things. But when things are going good, you know something's coming.
A game of energy, a game of momentum. We'll talk about it all season long. We've already talked about it on this trip, the pendulum back and forth. Seattle looking for juice as they cross the line. All the way up top, here's Larson through the slot. A chance, Bernier says no, and Alexiak in the follow-up off Donskoy. As the Kraken have life, the Devils ice the puck with 9:06 left in the second period. So Riley Sheahan, as we saw the Emerald Casino scoring summary.
You don't see that too often, where the defenseman passes it to his partner to go in on a short break onto the goalie.
2 saves for Bernier, the first on Alexiak. Out in front through a screen just wide, a tip by McCann. Riley Sheahan, first of the regular season, scored the first ever goal for the Kraken in preseason. Wenberg broken up, double teamed. Adam Larson, Vince Dunn get the helpers at 10:05. Andreas Janssen canceled, taken down by Soucy. And a penalty will follow, and Carson Soucy doesn't like it. It's a tripping call. 8:38 left in the second period. A critical kill coming up for Seattle, and a disagreement here between Carson Soucy and Andreas Janssen. So the Devils get a power play. After the Kraken hope that they get some power after the goal scored by Riley Sheahan. New Jersey with a 1-goal lead. JT Brown, walk us through the power play situation that results from this.
Yeah, Soucy's just trying to close out on him. Looks like he's going in for a hit, falls. I mean, I'd be upset too, but again, it's a quick game.
Devils get their second power play. Drawn back by Seattle's Jamie Oleksiak. To the center zone, he'll kill time early. Bernier puts it on a tee for Dougie Hamilton. And a tough time on the way out, dogged by Donskoy. He's got it. He'll move in on Tatar. Tatar a shove on Jonas Donskoy, and now Jesper Bratt. Turns on the Jets through center. To the outside, a tough pass for Zacha. Canceled by Oleksiak. He turned it over to Hamilton. Dougie Hamilton to the outside. Pavel Zacha zinged all the way across for Bratt. He's tied up by Larson, a good play. Oleksiak held in by Hamilton. A turn by Zacha, greeted by Oleksiak. Across, a shot. Decord said no. Nico Hischier on the weak side. Great movement by Joey Decord. Oleksiak hammers one, not out. Wenberg not out. Held in by Hamilton. To the ring. Out of the half board. Zacha. Dougie Hamilton calling for it. Bratt, here he is. Across it goes, encumbering pass. Hamilton, a bomb off a body in front. Jesper Bratt will get to it for New Jersey. We'll move it deep and all the way around for Pavel Zacha. 47 seconds left in the power play. The pass never got through. Good job by Wenberg to punch it out on a delayed offside. New Jersey changing. Salting away precious time here as Adam Larson. He'll slam it all the way down to Jonathan Bernier, and by him, PK Subban turns it over to Brandon Tannen, who alertly sends it out to center. And now it's carried along by Mercer off a stick. Dawson Mercer now wedged out by Seattle's Vince Dunn. 17 seconds left in the Kraken kill. 6:52 left in the second period. 2-1 New Jersey. They had a 2-0 lead after one. Riley Sheahan has put the Kraken on the board. The Devils are offside. The official Kraken Plus Climate Pledge Arena mobile app is here. Manage your tickets generate free public transit passes to Kraken games, reserve parking, and get live updates throughout each game. Search Kraken plus Climate Pledge Arena in your app store today. They maximize the words in that one, JT. Off the draw now, Giordano cleared all the way back down. 6:35 left in the second period. Even terms on the ice. And a good kill for Seattle. Mercer fanning on a dump in. Here comes Schwartz with a drop pass for Eberle, cutting across off a body blocked by Siegenthaler. Jonas Siegenthaler out of that scrum. The Kraken get after it, retaken by Yanni Kuokkanen, and now Dawson Mercer. Scored his first NHL goal tonight. He'll clear it in. Vince Dunn flushed out by Kuokkanen. Laid off the boards and back out. Michael McLeod. Severson. And Jimmy Vesey never saw it. Now Giordano will go D to D. He'll get it back from Dunn. Under 6 minutes left in the second period. Kraken come home and play for the first time at Climate Pledge Arena Saturday. McLeod to the outside of Dunn. A shot taken, fended off by DeCord. No problem there. Loose to the wall. Janssen out of the scrum again. Pinned in by McLeod. Defended by Giordano, and then cutting across. A good job by Vince Dunn. And another tie-up with 5.5 left in the second period. Vesey all the way around. Moving down the boards for New Jersey. Severson around the horn. Here's Colton White. A shot taken off his own man. Well, not Vesey now. Andreas Janssen. Damon Severson, who has scored tonight. Colton White, slap pass. Janssen out in front. They score! Jimmy Vesey. Pinpoint passing. And no mistake for Jimmy Vesey, who's attempting to resurrect his career as a New Jersey Devil. And they recapture a 2-goal lead.
And their passing was really something on this play. They had a good offensive zone shift. They had Seattle's forwards stuck in the zone for a little bit longer than they'd like to be. DeCord tries to slide over, but it's a great pass right in the middle, in between two guys. Is able to get it through DeCord's legs. But again, it was an extended shift for Seattle. Marked with pinpoint passing. Goes into the back of the net.
Jimmy Vesey, who finished last season in Vancouver. And a tryout agreement made this team and gets his first goal. 3-1 New Jersey. Under 5 minutes left in the second period. Hamilton tries to stretch out the ice. Larson's on it for Seattle. McCann through the center zone by Oleksiak. Dougie Hamilton back out. Here's Pavel Zacha. A steal. McCann with a shot off a stick wide. The rebound for Wenberg. All the way back to the point man. Jamie Oleksiak. Alex Wenberg wide open. McCann out in front. No, it never got through. A chance for Donskoy and a good defensive play by Hamilton. The net is off the pegs, so we get a stoppage with 4:28 left in the second period.
That's a really good response from Seattle after having a goal scored on them. It's a really good chance.
They'll put the net back. Break for Donskoy, a break for us to do some business. 4:28 left in the second. The Devils at home, 3-1. They lead. Illustrate an important point of this team this season, balanced scoring. He, along with Adam Larson, now on the score sheet tonight. So Seattle is right behind Pittsburgh in terms of most players with at least 1 point. And JT, I think we'll see that all season long.
Yeah, it's going to be a situation where you have to score by committee. Not just one person's going to be able to do it all. You have to work together as a group, and you're seeing that right there.
Hard to get A-level scoring in an expansion process. You can get character, you get defensive support. It's obvious the goaltending is there. But if you have scoring balance, it can work by committee. Giordano will get to it. But there's still just one on the board tonight, but a much better second period for the Kraken. They trailed 2-0 as we kicked off the second. Now they trail at 3-1. Kuokkanen moves it. Sharon Govich, full flight. Michael McLeod. He'll drag it. Shot taken. Rejected by DeCord. Cord in on DeCord. And he'll melt it down for a face-off with 3:57 left here in the second period.
Well, McLeod was really flying on that play. Little inside out. Tries to pull and take the shot. DeCord's right there for it. And if the rebound came back, he would have been ready. But again, it's a smart decision right there. Slow the play down. You just see McLeod come down and get a good scoring chance.
Michael McLeod, another one of those first-round picks. The Devils are rebuilding. They've been a bottom-tier team for a few years now, and he was 12th overall in 2016. Sheehan moves it in. Awaiting is Nathan Bastian. Broken up Colton White in a foot race with Appleton. Appleton a finishing hit on White. Through the center zone, Riley Sheehan negated Tomas Tatar. Here he comes, he has room. A power move in front, good stick to Cord. Better save, he'll cover up again. And a disturbance in back of Joey DeCord.
DeCord is really something right now. This is a great play. He realizes that Alexiak hasn't stretched out. He goes for the poke check. A very smart play, and one that makes it a really good play is because he can't do anything else. He has Alexiak on his back. He goes for the poke check, stops the play.
As a goalie, you have to have tremendous timing because you leave yourself wide open if you guess wrong or go too early or too late. Tatar's an excellent scorer. So Joey DeCord recalled today from the American Hockey League. He won his first and only game at that level on Sunday, 4-1 over Wilkes-Barre Scranton. Shot taken, they score! Alex Wenberg surprises Jonathan Bernier, and with 3:18 left in the second period, the Kraken are within one.
Wenberg with a twisted wrister coming in up top from far out too, that this shot was taken. He just delays a little bit and he's able to throw it right off the right leg. Susi does a good job in the zone, just getting the puck out. McCann sets up Wenberg with speed. Here's the delay. The shot goes right off the right leg of White. As soon as it goes past him, it's hard for the goalie to see it when it's shot right off the goal or the defender's legs or in between the legs. It's a good, almost like a screen shot, but again, he slips it past, and it's a really good shot to take from that point.
They're going to check this out.
New Jersey.
And it's a challenge.
New Jersey is calling coach's challenge to determine if there was offside prior to the goal.
Coach's challenge on the offside at the line. The linesman, it's their call, their work. We'll take a look at it. For now, it's Wenberg, his second of the season. And maybe the Kraken are within one. We'll see.
If you're Seattle, either way this call is made, you have to keep going. You can't dwell on whether it's a good goal or they call it offsides. You got to keep it the same pace that you've been playing with.
That was quick. So here it is.
After coach's challenge, determined the play was offside. Therefore, we have no goal. Game clock is reset to 3:21.
Reset the clock. It stays 3-1. A tough break for the Kraken as they cross the line offside.
Now you just have to have the mindset of getting back to work. They called it offside. There's nothing you can do about it now. You have to just go back out shift by shift for the last 3.5 here and make something happen.
It's Mason Appleton at the top of your screen, preceding the puck. Before it got over the blue line completely, and you could see it from that angle. It didn't take the two linesmen very long to look at it. Matt McPherson, Julien Fournier, broken stick, Ryan Graves, done to the outside. 3 minutes left in the second, 3-1, New Jersey. Now Jaden Schwartz attempting to bust in with Yanni Gord. Buried outside the line by Adam Larson. He's dogged by Sharon Govich, and it comes all the way back in. Under 3 minutes left in the second. Larson now by the driftwood, that broken stick. Played along the boards, corralled by Jonathan Bernier, left there for PK Subban. Popped out by Janssen. Mercer swings it for Tatar. Tomas Tatar moves in. Marked defensively by Susi. Janssen tripped over him. No call needed there. Tanev for Giordano. It's in back of Morgan Geekie, retaken by Andreas Janssen. Subban will stretch out the ice. And a scrap in the near corner. Jonas Siegenthaler and Seattle's Ryan Donato, and Donato gets on top.
I absolutely love this from Ryan Donato. It was a high, hard hit that left Geeky going down. Donato didn't even think twice. He steps right in, goes right to the bat for his teammate. Here comes the hit. Geeky doesn't have the puck. High hit on Geeky. You can see it right there. But Donato jumps right in and says, this is that team toughness we've talked about. And they're sending, oh, I guess there's just the time. So he's going off right now for the penalty, but there's only 2 minutes left in the period.
Came up with that elbow, and Donato stepped right up. That's all part of the process when you start, as Dave Hackstall's team has, for a long period of time. A week on the road in 5 games in 3 time zones, starting in Las Vegas. Moving on to that first win in Nashville, a tough overtime loss in Columbus, a sour night in Philadelphia, and now this. 5-minute majors for fighting. 17:58 the time. Siegenthaler and Ryan Donato. So Seattle has been given an extra 2 minutes. We'll get the announcement. Is it instigation? Maybe. Will be an extra roughing call.
That's likely the case. But to me, I think that there should have been a penalty called on the high hit on Geeky, and that was the one that was missed.
So a power play for the Devils. Hamilton. 2:05 left here in the second period. Must kill. Bratt. Hamilton. Zacha with a shot stopped by Decord. The rebound. Hamilton. Zacha. Again blocked by Larson astray. Bratt moves it back. Hamilton this way. Pavel Zacha. Dougie Hamilton with a bomb blocked in front. It ricochets to the wall. Zacha gets to it. Broken up by Riley Sheahan. He'll get it out. 90 seconds left in the Kraken kill. It's cleared in by Jonas Donskoy. You await the official word on the call. Bratt up top. Dancing his Hischier to the slot. Pinned on Sharon Govich. Larson plays it to the boards. Not out. Pavel Zacha. Dougie Hamilton. Nico Hischier from the half wall. He'll think about it. He's hurried by Larson. Larson muscles Hischier. Hamilton at the point, plays it by Tanev. It deflects off Brandon Tanev. It goes out of play to stop it. 54 seconds left on the Devils power play.
And there's another momentum shift right there. You think you have a goal on one end for Seattle. Now there's a power play for New Jersey. It's that constant shift going up and down that you have to try to maintain.
Face-off will be in the circle to the right of Decord. Subban around the clock. Mercer with a shot kicked out by Joey Decord. Subban at the point. A tip just wide off his own man out in front. That being Carson Soucy. As Decord was in all-out scramble mode, and now Sharon Govich. Subban at the point. It is an instigator penalty on Ryan Donato, so it's a 2-minute minor for that. That's why we have the power play. The shot mishit by Subban, and a 10-minute misconduct along with 5 for fighting for Donato. Off to Cord. He'll hang on. 20 seconds on the power play. 28 seconds left in the period. Stay connected for Kraken intermission presented by Verizon. That's coming your way next. Riley Sheahan, who has scored tonight. We'll talk it over with Jen Mueller, who's done a great job for us on this trip. 20 seconds left. That's the power play. Yanni Gourde loses the draw to Mercer. Subban off a stick off Gourde. Yanni Gourde gets to it. He'll clear it, and the Devil bench for stoppage of play.
some of the little things. Even on a play like that, you see Yanni Gourde go to the Devils bench, say that he didn't try to fire it into the bench. Obviously, it's a dangerous play when that puck goes flying in.
Face-off win for New Jersey. Sharon Govich stopped by Decord, right through the blue and out, shoved wide by Severson. 13 seconds left in the period. 3 seconds on the power play. Severson will play it outside the line. McCann serving for Donato is out of the box. It's dumped all the way back in the Kraken zone. That'll do it. 2 periods complete at the Rock. Riley Sheahan has Seattle's goal. They thought they had a second one from Alex Wenberg. It was challenged for being offside, and it was. So the Kraken Nation, youngest member, enjoying this game here tonight, and maybe a big comeback for Seattle in period 3. After 40 minutes, the Devils 3 and the Kraken 1.
A much better second period for the Kraken, but the deficit remains the same as it was after the opening 20 minutes. A 2-goal advantage for the New Jersey Devils, leading the Kraken by a score of 3-1. Nick and Tom with you. All right, we want to talk about the first Kraken goal. It comes in the second period. Riley Sheahan knocks it home. And this was interesting, Nick, because this goal coming right after a power play had ended for Seattle. So tell us what New Jersey was trying to do that obviously didn't work.
Well, you heard John and JT talking about it, and it's all about momentum, and so much of it is built off of a power play, and you see about 5 minutes of sustained zone time right here. We're going to stop it right here for a second because this is a great look by Vince Dunn. Under pressure, moves that puck cross ice, top of the blue line to Larson. Larson's got Bastian in front of the net. Beautiful screen on Bernier right here, but what I really love is the look by Sheahan. He anticipates that rebound, works himself in from the top of the circle, and manages to put one past. A beautiful goal to make it, at the moment, a 1-goal hockey game, and that is sort of the kind of buildup and the momentum that you need. You want to have that carryover. Now, even though they didn't score on one of those power plays, it didn't matter because they technically still carried that momentum and picked themselves up a goal. So it won't show on the stat sheet as a power play goal, but you had New Jersey hemmed into their zone, and I liked everything about the way they're playing. It's a heads-up IQ hockey play by Sheahan as well.
Sheahan at that point had made it 2-1. New Jersey, unfortunately, scored a third goal. They have the 2-goal advantage right now. We have more Kraken intermission coming your way. Can the guys rally in the third period, get the win, get 2 points? I say yes as well. We're going to find out. More intermission coverage right around the corner. The Prudential Center, a.k.a. The Rock, where the New Jersey Devils have a 3-1 lead over the Kraken. 40 minutes down, at least 20 minutes to go. We'll see. Maybe this one ends up in overtime. Good to have you with us as the second intermission continues. So Riley Sheahan scores a goal, makes it 2-1, but New Jersey responds, and really some very nice passing on this play, setting up Jimmy Vesey.
The New Jersey Devils are a dangerous team when they can get in tight, and we've talked about this quite a bit as well, but time and space, oh so dangerous. Janssen with all of it on that far right side. He's able to just hold on to it and really get a good look. You see him on the far right side at the bottom of the circle right there. Nobody really on him, gives him plenty of time to be patient with it and move it right into that high danger area, right at the mouth of the crease for Jimmy Vesey, who's standing by to tap this one in past the new goaltender here for the Seattle Kraken, who, by the way, I thought Dak has played fantastic. You know, facing 28 shots in this one so far. You take a look at his numbers, and I mean, I'm very impressed with what Joey Decord has put up here. So the fact that he kind of sort of settled into it, took him a minute, I like it, but more of that from him. He's had some big NHL saves.
All right, the defense in front of him. Did you see improvement second period versus first period?
Yeah, I think so. I think that this team is very solid goaltending out through defense. So for them to be able to give Decord that time and space to see the puck and to feel it. Maybe they were in a little tight on him in that first period and at the start of the second, but after they saw that he was really feeling that puck and he had a couple of those awesome saves, you kind of give him more space to see the puck. So all in a good defensive effort by this team right now. I like the way they're playing.
All right, by the way, we should know we did not see Jack Hughes in the second period, shaken up in the first period of play. We'll see if he has a chance to return in period number 3. When we return, you're going to hear from Seattle's goal scorer this evening. We hope there will be more, not just Riley Sheehan, but we'll hear from him coming up.
Welcome back to Kraken Intermission, brought to you by Verizon. Down 2-0 after the first period. Kraken get one in the net, but the Devils do as well. Home team keeping that 2-goal lead, 3-1 now after 2 in Jersey. Welcome to the Ford Sports Desk. Brad, Adam with you here tonight. Back-to-back games for the Kraken on the East Coast. They may be trailing, but they will not be shut out. Riley Sheehan makes sure of that. He lights a lamp in the second period. His first point of the season. The Kraken now with 16 players who have scored this year already. And here's Riley talking about his goal and the first 2 periods with Jen Mueller.
The importance of killing that power play there at the end after the goal was waved off. Can you just tell us how big that was?
Yeah, I think just a game like this when you got to be in control. I think when you go out on the penalty kill, you kind of have to do whatever you got to do to kill that off. It can be a big momentum booster for either team. So I think just bearing down, winning your battles, and trying to kill it off, it's huge for us.
Back-to-back power plays earlier in the period. You didn't score there, but how did it create the opportunity for your goal?
Yeah, like I said, momentum. Whenever you're in the O zone, and it's not fun to play in the D zone if you're the opposing team. So if you can work down there and support and get some chances, I think it puts the team back on their heels. So we were fortunate enough to keep that going and get a good one for us.
Lastly, more specifically about your goal, what were you looking for in that feed from Larson?
I just saw him about to shoot, and he does a good job of getting it through, and I just tried to find a spot where I thought it was going to bounce, and took a nice bounce off the goalie's pads, and we had a lot of chaos in front, and I was just lucky to put it home.
All right, good luck in the third period.
Thank you.
All right, Jen, Riley, thank you. Hashtag where I root tonight. Victor sending this one in. Flexing my Kraken here at work. Hashtag where I root. I like that. Keep sending them in. We'll kind of try to get your pictures on the air tonight. This one from Julie. Newest little hockey fan. Hashtag release the Kraken. Love to see that all decked out in their gear, of course. And this one from Miranda. Hashtag where I root. Rooting from Puyallup. Go Kraken. We like to see that. Again, keep them coming on. We'll get your photos on the air tonight as we still have another 20 minutes to go here. Second intermission again brought to you by Verizon. Devils led 2-0, now lead 3-0. Kraken, though, do get on the board, looking for more in the third.
Emerald Queen Casino, EQC wants to send you to the big game at SoFi Stadium. Win 2 tickets plus $5,000 cash. Visit EQC mobile app for details. And by Virginia Mason Franciscan Health, the official medical care provider of your Seattle Kraken. Numbers made easy, presented by Geico. A better second period for Seattle. 1 goal to show, but they had one called back on a coach's challenge. And now, with Mr. J.T. Brown, the Northwest Chevy Silverado drive to the net.
It was a really good offensive sequence for Seattle on this play. A nice little D-to-D pass over to Larson. Larson gets his head up, takes the shot right off the pads, but Sheehan drives his way to the net and is able to finish the puck home. Here comes the shot one more time. Bernier tries to get over, but Sheehan right underneath the bar, and that was the shining moment for the Seattle Kraken.
Alex Wenberg would score later on. It was challenged by Lindy Ruff, the video room, the coaching staff of the Devils, and the goal was called back on an offside. Snoqualmie Casino presents the opening face-off of this third period. It will be Yanni Gourde in his first game as a Kraken. He's been delightful. Nico Hischier will oppose him. The Kraken look for a comeback in the final game of 5 straight on the road. 3 time zones to kick off their inaugural season. The Kraken come home finally as that play is offside and open up Climate Pledge Arena for the National Hockey League on Saturday night against the Vancouver Canucks.
What a game that's going to be. Cannot wait.
The Kraken Nation will get their first opportunity to embrace this team and develop their own identity as we go along the way, JT. That's going to be great to watch. It'll be a 4-game homestand. Vancouver, Montreal, Minnesota, and the New York Rangers on Halloween.
Jonathan Bernier will cling to that one. 19 seconds gone in this third period. 3-1 Devils.
2 whistles so far. It's been a very stop and go. But right now you have another opportunity in the offensive zone with your top line out there to try to set up a play.
That top line is Yanni Gourde, Jaden Schwartz, and Jordan Eberle. Off the draw, one back by Hischier. Hamilton pressed in the corner. They'll play it to the boards. Nico Hischier will clear it all the way around for Ryan Graves. Pavel Zacha turns it over to Yanni Gourde. Gourde gets support from Eberle out of the corner. He'll rim it all the way back for Alexiak. He'll shoot in. Dougie Hamilton picks it off. Seattle jumps on it. Schwartz leaves it there. The Devils get to it, and out they are through center. Choked off a bit by Schwartz. Here's Hamilton. Big shot wide of Joey Decord. Out of the corner, Jesper Bratt. Dougie Hamilton forcing the issue up from the D. Out of the corner now. Adam Larson checked by Andreas Janssen. Eberle this way for Jaden Schwartz. The Kraken want to change. They'll get it. It's feathered in by Schwartz. 70 seconds gone in this third period. Shots are 29 New Jersey. 20 for the Kraken. Mercer, the rookie, with a shot off a stick. Off Giordano in play. White from the point, blocked by Giordano. Here come the Kraken. Jared McCann throws on the brakes. Colton White picks it off and back out to neutral ice. Well, the Kraken will reconfigure and send it in. Bernier. Leave it there. Out of the corner, White. Forecheck by Wenberg. He's got it. Donskoy by McCann, and then to the center zone. Andreas Janssen. Good back check by Jared McCann. Seattle back the other way. Slingshot pass back for Vince Dunn. He's back in the lineup. And hold on to it now. Play it through the middle. There's off Appleton. Jimmy Beasy, who has scored tonight, resets it for the Devils. This is New Jersey's second game of the season. They will play Washington here on Thursday night. Ryan Graves off the boards. It triggers back. Out of the corner. And Stone plays it to the wall. It goes high. Still in play, and Dunn retreats again. Sharon Govich went down a turnover. The Devils on it. Turned back by Bratt. Subban! Stick save Decord. He's lost his stick. Has Joey Decord, the goaltender. It's played off the window and back out. Decord stays put, stickless for now. We'll get to it. Icing is called here. Face off in the Kraken zone.
Subban can really bring the heat when he winds up for that slap shot. Joey Decord was up to the task. Knocked the stick right out of his hand, but a really, really good save.
Face off will come all the way back. Impressive night for Joey Decord. Pressed into service. An injury to Chris Driedger, who was scheduled to start this game. Late scratch this morning for Dave Haxtell as he looks over the strategy with Paul McFarland, one of his assistants. And it was Decord who was summoned from Charlotte of the American Hockey League for this game. Off the draw. Nathan Bastian coming back to New Jersey. Clear it along. Hamilton. Just about 3 minutes gone in this third period. Dougie Hamilton with a quick up. Nico Hischier with Bratt. Hischier taken down. They play on. Centering pass off a stick captured by Jeremy Lauzon. He'll get it back out to center. Severson across for Pavel Zacha. Damon Severson went down, losing his edge. Scored New Jersey's second goal. We have not seen Jack Hughes since the injury in the first period when he was checked by Jeremy Lauzon. 16:42 left.
Very stop and go period so far. Not a whole lot momentum going either way, or a lot of chances going either way, because a lot of it's been played in the neutral zone, offsides, icings, you name it.
Now it's taken back by Jonas Siegenthaler. Will chip in charge off Andreas Janssen. Decord. Alexiak. The Kraken can't get it out. It's held in by Janssen. And picked off by Adam Larson. He'll play it off the glass. Knocked down by Subban. PK Subban off the body. It rolls around. Alexiak gets it back. Clears it back out to center ice. Too far ahead of Donskoy. Subban goes across with it. We approach the 4-minute mark in this third period. Seattle at 1-2-1 on the young season. The Devils won their first game in overtime here Friday night over Chicago. Alexiak for Adam Larson, the veteran tandem. He will log a ton of minutes this season for the Kraken. Out to center, it's picked off. BC has control at the line. A handoff now. Sharon Govich forced wide by Larson. Appleton moves it back. Larson out of the corner, pinned a bit by BC, and now Alexiak lays it safely along the boards, but out of the reach of everyone, all the way back down for icing, and a face-off in Seattle territory.
New Jersey did a really good job on their forecheck, continuing to pressure Seattle's defense. There wasn't much of a play for Alexiak to do besides ice the puck there, calm it down, it restarts, but it was a really hard shift for the Seattle defense because of that pressure.
That's when you live to fight another day, right? And you get the draw. Riley Sheehan will get out there in a D-zone start, try and power it back. Heischer, not control, forked in by Bratt. Seattle, as we see, gets to it. It comes out to center. Appleton will steer it all the way in on Bernier, who leaves it there for Colton White. He'll rim it. Pavel Zacha checked, picked up by Bastian. Appleton through the slot, and the Devils pick it off. Nico Heischer, Jesper Bratt at the Seattle line. Moves in on Dunn, takes it to the corner. Reverses for Pavel Zacha. All the way across, and flashing was Hamilton. They almost connect. And Dunn now dumps it out to center. Dougie Hamilton will get to it. Reset it back for Ryan Graves. They're the top tandem for Lindy Ruff. Moved across off the boards. Giordano looks around. Eberle, a give back at Schwartz. Jaden Schwartz through the center zone. In Devil's ice. He'll get after it on Graves. He'll go hard at him out of the corner. It rolls around for Michael McLeod. He'll lay it out. And backtracking for Seattle is Eberle. Now Giordano. Picked off by Tatar. Here's Andreas Janssen. McLeod for the front. Janssen cuts across. He's tripped up. No call. They play on. It comes out to center. 14:20 left. Tatar. Michael McLeod. In on Decord. He can handle there. He'll move it. PK Subban can't make it happen. Seattle tries to buzz out. Eberle will slow it down. Shots are 30 for New Jersey and 20 taken by Seattle. This is Carson Soucy. Little dump in. Siegenthaler gets back. Turns it over to Donskoy. He pries it away. McCann off the paddle of Bernier. Back it goes. Alexiak outside the line. Delayed offside. Seattle tags up. We play on now with 13:40 left in regulation. Good look at PK Subban. The veteran gets it out for Kraken and picked off by Larson. This way for Jamie Oleksiak. A quick up by McCann, deeper in the Devils zone, but he did not gain center, so icing is called here.
Seattle's arguing. I think they believe that it went off their stick. The call is going to stand as an icing.
No change for the defensive unit when you do ice the puck. In this case, the Devils can change, and they send out Heischer, Bratt, and Zacha. Release the Kraken sign. Good to see here at the Rock. Now it's brought out to center ice. Severson moves it by Zacha. They trade off icings. It'll come back in the Devils zone.
It's just another opportunity to keep trying these offensive plays. You have an opportunity. You have guys that were just out on the ice. You have an offensive zone. Now's the time to try to dial up a play. And again, we see the Gord line coming back out.
Big face-off and a big guy in the circle. Yanni Gord isn't that tall, but he comes up big in so many different ways intangibly as a hockey player. And it comes back out to center ice. Giordano. Now Severson. The Devils were offside as they crossed. 13:06 left in this third period. The Kraken attempting a comeback here in the Garden State. They trail it by 2 inside these walls of Prudential Center. Bell take. And Yanni Gord, his first game as a Seattle Kraken. You see his line tonight, but I'm going to turn to JT Brown and just get your thoughts on everything else besides those numbers.
He's looked really good. His energy's there, but I do like looking at the time on ice. 15 minutes in his first game. There's still 13 minutes left to go. He's going to exceed that number for his first game, he looks like he's ready to go.
They put him on the first line, flanked by Schwartz and Eberle. He hasn't looked out of place at all. He's played in special team situations. Morgan Geekie is not on the Seattle bench. I recall in the second period, he took a high hit from Jonas Siegenthaler. No official word on his status. Dunn's shot tipped wide. Gord out in front. 12:47 left in this third period. The Devils, Tatar moves it across. Eberle reorganizing for Vince Dunn. This is Jaden Schwartz at the line. A handoff for Gord. Through the slot off a defensive stick. Sharon Govich for Tomas Tatar. Finished off by Gord. Now Schwartz. Back for Gord. Here's Giordano. His shot blocked in front. Good work. And a good initial hit by Yanni Gord started all of that.
It's that energy. He's constantly moving his feet. He throws the hit that turns the puck over.
Riley Sheehan, right on the money. Tanev, he'll cut. His shot goes wide. To the point. Susie, a screenshot stopped by Bernier. Jimmy Vesey clears it all the way down. A foot race won by Susie. Icing is called in a face-off in the Devil's zone.
Another good pressured shift that's rolling right off the back of the Gord line shift. Here you go, you have the pass. Tanev makes a little fake, gets the guy to go down. He slides down. Tanev makes a good look, trying to get that shot in on net. But again, it's just another shift rolling one after another.
And time is on the side of Seattle right now. Still plenty of it. 11:57 left. Here's Susie with a shot blocked. Yegor Sharangovich through the center zone. Lays it in wide up to Gord. Lausanne. PK Subban hammers one. Tipped wide. Volkinen out in front for New Jersey. McCann by Wenberg. The Devils will trap the zone. Seattle attempting to get to it. They do. Donskoy has the puck. On a change getting to it, Pavel Zacha. He'll send it back. PK Subban turns it off the glass. It deflects out of play for a break here. 11:23 on the clock. Kraken fans, do you want first access to ticket releases, invitations to private team events and practices, annual gifts, exclusive content, and much more? Join the depths. Go to KrakenMembership.com to sign up. Yanni Gord, Jordan Eberle, and Jaden Schwartz again. That's the troika for Seattle. Michael McLeod on his power side as a right-handed shot will take the draw for the Devils. Won by Seattle, but it split the 2D, so they recoil out and tag up, get onside. Alexiak feeds it in. Bernier directing traffic. Hamilton let it go for Zacha. Smart choice. Heischer out through the middle. A stretch pass. Good play by Larson. Lurking was Jesper Bratt, and he would have been long gone. Now it's bunted down by Alexiak, and Schwartz will send it back for Larson. Jamie Alexiak with New Jersey stationed through the middle of the ice defensively. Zacha. Ryan Graves laid off the boards. A chip by Bratt. Captured by Alexiak. New Jersey changing. Here comes Gord over the line with Eberle. He'll move in. Lay it across for Giordano. Mark Giordano. Bumpered out by Eberle and now Dunn. Mark Giordano again. A wrist shot. Hung on to by Bernier. No rebound.
Looks like he fought that one off without his stick as well. Guys battling in front of the net, trying to get a screen in on Bernier. Don't end up getting the tip, but that's the motion. That's the, you want to just try to shift by shift, continue your offensive production.
New Jersey has 30 shots in the game, but they have not had a shot in about 7 minutes of playing time here.
And a lot of that's the flow, though, of the game right now has been a whistle here, a whistle there, icing, back and forth. There's been just a lot of whistles to try to get things going.
Seattle had a second goal tonight from Alex Wenberg, but the play was offside. It was challenged. Video coach's challenge, and the call was overturned. No icing here. Giordano moved back to it. Tanev out of the corner. Just about halfway through this third period. John and JT tonight from New Jersey. Kraken come home and open up Climate Pledge Arena On Saturday night, a big hit, Tanev all over Severson. Kraken has the puck, they lay it across, and Jimmy Vesey goes high. He got underneath it. He had a good look. 9:57 left in regulation time. New Jersey 3, Seattle 1. For whatever lies ahead. John Forsland and JT Brown back inside Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Final game of 5 straight on the road to start this very first season. Icing is called. Faceoff swings back in Seattle ice.
Get another break. Last faceoff on this exact same side, they set up in a shooter formation. New Jersey did, trying to get another offensive look. We'll see if they do it again here.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. Sharon Govich, Yegor Sharon Govich. Not Igor, not Igor, but Yegor. Now it comes across. Subban with a shot, seen all the way by Joey Decord. Another faceoff.
Again, it's those quick stops. There's not a lot of flow going into this period right now. And if you're Seattle, you'd like to have more flow. You want to be going up and down the ice, trying to get these chances. Because every time you stop the whistle, the team has a set faceoff play or has something set coming out of it versus all of the reading and reacting when the game's just flowing.
So the shots by period. Subban will knock it down, dogged by McCann. Andreas Janssen moves it back. These two teams will play for the second and final time in mid-April in Seattle. Lauzon moved along for McCann. With a sweep check by Janssen. Jeremy Lauzon. Jonas Donskoy. Here's McCann. His shot goes off Siegenthaler. It deflects in the screen for a stoppage.
Keep saying it, face-offs, face-offs, face-offs. That's what's happening so far in this period. You're sending out Yanni Gourde. Eventually, they're going to cash in on one. They're going to win one of these draws with one of their setup plays if they keep getting these opportunities in the offensive zone.
Alexiak and Larson defensively will support the Gourde line. Face-offs tonight, New Jersey 33, Seattle 29. Way better night in the circle than last night for the Kraken. Now, Larson with a shot, partially blocked. No stick for Zacha. Because of the block, Eberle wins the battle. He's got it. Larson will get to it. Adam Larson plays it along for Yanni Gourde. Went off the stick of Nico Hischier and it pops out. It's a broken stick, so Zacha gets to the bench. He's replaced by Andreas Janssen. Larson to the wall and in. Eberle. He'll delay. Off sticks. Captured by Gourde. Yanni Gourde has stood up. Schwartz with a shot. And Bernier possibly got a piece of it. Another good look for Jaden Schwartz.
This line has really worked well tonight. Getting pucks in deep. When there are plays to be made, they make the plays. Yanni Gourde does a good job of just taking the hit, allowing Eberle to grab the puck behind the net and find Schwartz out front for that shot attempt.
The Sheehan line with Tanev and Appleton will come out. Giordano and Dunn will man the points. Mason Appleton, one-timer Dunn, blocked by Mercer. Out of the corner, Dawson Mercer stumbles. It's held in by Dunn. Good read by Colton White. The Devils pop it out. Giordano across on McLeod. The veteran takes it deep. Gets help from Vince Dunn, who plays it along for Riley Sheehan, who has Seattle's goal. A turnover, but brought in offside is McLeod. Stopping play with 8 minutes and 8 seconds left.
Yeah, that's a close one right there. Just barely gets over the blue line. But if not, if that play had been on sides, the Devils are going right back in on an attempt on a rush. So we were close by about an inch there. You gotta be very careful when you're clearing pucks through the middle like that.
Puck management off the draw. Dunn, angled pass for Wenberg, capping up. Subban is on him. Dunn again through the middle, a bouncer in on Bernier. Cleanly for Subban and all the way around. The Devils tap it out. Vince Dunn with Giordano. A turnover. Shot taken, and Decord stands tall on Jimmy Vesey. Out of the corner, Giordano to the wall now. Donskoy pinned a bit. Donnie Kraken in for the Devils, and Jonas Donskoy has the puck. Now McCann. Wide of Jonathan Bernier. Played last season in Detroit. He's cleared past Joey Decord. Icing against New Jersey. Close call here, JT.
There's another great save here by Decord. Here's the pass, comes across, but they're putting the pressure on. As soon as he tries to make that cross-ice pass, Beasy is in the right spot to be able to take the puck away and gets a good look here on net right off the shoulder of Decord.
Joey Decord has done everything asked of him in this game. Off the face-off. Comes back. Susie with a shot patted down by Bernier. Siegenthaler to the outside. Beasy has control. He'll move it. The Devils will persevere and get it back out with 7:10 on the clock. Seattle down by a couple. Final game of this road trip, and now Carson Soucy with New Jersey changing. Kicked along by Gord. Yanni gets it back. He'll cut across. Yanni Gord moves by Zacha. Sends it up top. A delayed penalty against New Jersey. Decord for the bench. Soucy shot pinballs wide. 6 skaters out for Dave Hackstall. Here's Eberle to the point. It's Soucy. Carson Soucy. Jordan Eberle. He'll delay it. Schwartz in tight. He's pestered, and possession goes to Ryan Graves. It's a slashing call with 6:38 left.
We get another look at the power play, who's had some very good looks so far.
New Jersey penalty number 37, 2 minutes for a slash.
If you're a Devils fan, that's a terrible time of the period to be taking a penalty, especially a stick infraction. But on the opposite side, Seattle has another good look here to pull within 1.
Here's Zacha. Called it slashing. Timeout has been called. Paul McFarland. Seattle calls the timeout. He one of 2 assistant coaches. Jay Leach is the other. McFarland did an excellent job in his career orchestrating power plays with the Florida Panthers, the Toronto Maple Leafs. We'll take a look at tonight's WaFd save of the game. There have been a few, but it obviously belongs to Joey Decord.
Tatar gets the puck right out from behind the crease, and he's just walking in all alone. Decord pushes out. He's at the top of his crease, is able to make a very good leg save, and Tanev is taking the puck the other way. That was a great save by Decord, one of many he's had in tonight.
Good on Joey. Great story, as we pointed out. We've talked about it a lot during the preseason. One of the great moments of a year without fans last season because of COVID, especially up north in Canada, when he won his first game at this level for the Ottawa Senators. The post-game interview was emotional, it was real. It's absolutely an incredible moment for him. Now another penalty will be called right off the face-off for tripping. So it's on a platter, JT, right now, as the Kraken will get a 5-on-3.
You can't ask for a better opportunity to get back into this game than to be up on a 2-man advantage with this much time left on the original penalty. Off the face-off, Schwartz is just going for the puck. Severson's stick gets in between the legs, a little bit of a can opener there. Now you have a golden opportunity with a 5-on-3.
It will be McCann, Eberle, Schwartz, Gord, and Giordano for Seattle. Off the draw. McCann gets help. Eberle to the point. Good hustle by Hischier. He's the lone forward up front with Siegenthaler and Graves back. Yanni Gord will bring it along. 5-on-3 for that much time. Just about 90 seconds. Hischier out to the center zone. Eberle has control. The former New York Islanders played many games in this building. It goes across. Yanni Gord will step in. Move it back for the captain, Giordano. Gord and Giordano play catch. Down deep, it's Eberle. Giordano one more time, one-timer. Gord, a slap pass wide. Wedged wide by Schwartz. Eberle, Giordano. Straight away, looks it over. Gord's calling for it. He sends it back for the captain. Shot rubbed out by Hischier, knocked down. Good play by Gord. McCann's shot sizzles off the glass. Eberle gets to it. 1 minute left. Under a minute, the 5-on-3. Giordano, McCann will circle away from the pack. Rethink it. Shot taken, he scores! Short side stinger on the power play. It's Jared McCann, and the Kraken are within one.
That's a big-time shot there by McCann. They kept looking for the plays to be go one-timer, passes to the middle. It wasn't working. McCann takes it upon himself, walks right in, and beats Bernier on the blocker side. It's a really good shot. They have the time. He has the patience to just step in. I'm not going to pass it. I'm just going to take the shot. Shooter's mentality on that one.
He has an elite level shot. Absolutely a bullet here by Jared McCann. McCann will score for the third time this season. And Seattle will stay put on a conventional 5-on-4 power play. 40 seconds left in it. A great chance to tie the game. A steal, though, by New Jersey's Jimmy Vesey, and he'll wipe it out. DeCord will wander out to get it. Under 5 minutes left at the Rock. 25 seconds in terms of the manpower advantage. Here come the Kraken. At the line, Wenberg carries in. Looks for Tanev, cut off by Hamilton. To the point. Taken outside the line by Dunn. Seattle tags up. No, they don't. It's offside. 12 seconds left in the power play.
There's still only a little bit of time here, but there is time for them to set up something, try to maybe throw their forward off to the far side and get a quick look in at the net off the rush while they still have that man advantage for 12 seconds, but you got to win the drop.
Power play goal comes at 14:41. McCann from Mark Giordano, and Yanni Gourde, his first point as a Seattle Kraken. "12 seconds on the power play. Face off outside the line. Giordano will get to it. Moved along for McCann. Great play almost happens for Yanni Gourde. He was going right down Main Street.
And they set that up off the face-off to go D-to-D and try to hit Gourde through the middle.
Even terms on the ice where it counts. The Devils by one. McCann swoops in, moves it by Subban all the way around. Dawson Mercer shied away from a hit. The Kraken trapped the zone. Giordano with a shot off a body. Hack and whack time out in front. And the Devils get to it. Janssen for Ryan Graves. He'll bust out to center at the 16-minute mark of this third period. Seattle gets to it. You're looking at Adam Larson. He attempts a dump in, and Seattle's offside. Will step aside. Just under 4 minutes left in this third period. A bullet by Jared McCann, a sniper par excellence, and the Kraken are within one. To see the Kraken live at Climate Pledge Arena. A very limited number of select home game tickets are available now. Be part of history for the inaugural season. Go to Ticketmaster.com for tickets. Off this face-off, the Devils will punch it out. 3:45 left here at Prudential Center. John Forsland, JT Brown. The Kraken on the comeback trail, down by one. It's cleared in. Bernier will move it. Seattle looking for their second win ever. The final game of 5 straight on the road. Icing is called here. We'll take it back in the Devils zone.
Here comes the Gourde line back again. Faceoffs are so key, and now it's only a 1-goal game. It's one shot away from tying this thing up.
Gourde has won 12 of 21 draws.
There's a reason he's going out there.
Thank you, Coach. You might have that. I don't know. You ever think about it? It's too early in your post-playing career to think about coaching. Trying to add years to your life. Shot taken here. Bernier, you stay right up here with us. He'll hang on to that. 3:22 left in this third period. And JT, lots of time here, especially if you can win faceoffs.
Plenty of time. You look at there's 3:22 left. You still have another minute and a half or so before you start looking about pulling the goalie in a situation like this.
Okay.
You still have a couple shifts each for the rest of this period.
Gourde, Schwartz, Eberle, Dunn and Larson. Group of 5 for the Kraken. Off the stick of Bernier, Dougie Hamilton moves it, rejected by Larson. Hamilton gets it back. Aerial flip through the center zone. You see it spindle. Dunn is hassled by Hischier. To the wall. Larson Check there, they jam for it, it pops out. Kraken in control, Gord. Schwartz will take it back. Done, under 3 minutes left. Here at the Rock. Schwartz for Gord. His opposite number, Zaka, on the way back, out of the corner, he'll move it. Good hand-eye by Ryan Graves, but he gave it away. Alexiak, Schwartz tries to win that battle from Dougie Hamilton. Eberle is there too for Seattle. Graves to the outside, Michael McLeod skates it out. New Jersey changing, so the young man feeds it deep. 2:29 left, we'll keep an eye on Joey Decord in goal for Seattle. Subban caught by Decord, no further play.
Subban can score from out there, but that one was a little bit easier for Decord to read. Nobody in front.
Shots on goal are tight. Score is tight. 2:23 left. Seattle has burned their timeout. New Jersey has one. You only get one in hockey. That's it. McLeod and Sheehan on this face-off. A broken stick for Michael McLeod. Get a new piece of equipment. Nice crowd here in New Jersey. Great to see the fans back. We expect a spectacular night on Saturday night. Just under 14,000 here for this one. They're going to watch this team grow. I think they can see the plan before their eyes. There's some doubt about that for a while here with this franchise. They have a really good collection of young players. Tomas Tatar crossing sticks with Riley Sheehan, who has scored tonight. He wins it back, does Sheehan. 2:19 left. Stretch pass doesn't work. Siegenthaler moved along. McLeod played off the boards and deep. Carson Soucy coming back for Seattle. To the corner for Sheehan. Riley Sheehan, a mishandle. Hurried up by Tatar. You see it come out for Appleton. And the Devils take over again. 2 minutes left. Devils in possession. The Gord line comes out. Through the center zone, a stretch pass. McCann moves it back. Decord for now stays put with a $1:40 on the clock. He's halfway out as Joey Decord, and there he goes. 6 skaters for Seattle. Siegenthaler out of the corner. 90 seconds left. They jockey along the boards and back for Eberle, who shortens up on his stick. Here's Giordano. And a tough pass to handle for Jordan Eberle. Seattle gets back onside. 1:20 left in regulation time. 3-2 New Jersey. Here comes Jordan Eberle. Good pass for Yanni Gord. He'll gain the zone, take it to the corner, rim it all the way around. 67 seconds left. Giordano forks it in. It deflects in the screen for a stoppage.
And that's okay as long as you're going to be winning faceoffs. You can take that stoppage there, let everything settle down. They didn't necessarily get into the zone with the greatest of control. No. Now they have a chance to reset and take advantage of that 6-on-5 opportunity.
That's exactly what they're doing here. Gord will be on the wing. Wenberg will take the face-off. Wenberg, Schwartz, Gord, McCann, Giordano, and Eberle, the group of 6 for the Kraken. A win for Giordano. Good pass for Eberle. Play it to the outside of Zaka. Under a minute left here in New Jersey. Graves in back of the goal, detected by Wenberg. Out of that scrum, McLeod for the Devils. A pinch by Giordano, and he sure got it out. Eberle through the middle for Yanni Gord as Seattle reorganizes with 40 seconds left. Little wedge in the zone by McCann. Jonathan Bernier to the outside. 35 seconds left. Kraken down by 1. Wenberg defended by Severson. Now Schwartz this way. Gord to the slot off a defender. Off Hischier. Captured by McLeod. 23 seconds left. Michael McLeod. Pavel Zaka hits the open net with 19.7 seconds left. And the Devils go up by 2.
And that should be the one that seals the deal here. An unselfish play for the empty net goal to send it over all the way across. McLeod could have easily just shot it in himself, but he wants to get it over to his teammate. You have an attempt there by Gord trying to get it into the middle for a high chance. The play goes down 2 on. They're looking at Seattle wants the call on there on Giordano for maybe an interference. No call. Play goes on, and it's in the back of the net with the empty net.
Pavel Zacha picks up the goal, his first of the season from Michael McLeod at 1940. Empty net goal, 4-2 New Jersey, a dozen seconds left. New Jersey coming off their overtime win Friday night against Chicago. This will end 5 straight on the road for Seattle. 2 seconds left. And the Kraken will gain 3 points on the road. The record goes to 1-3-1. And Dave Hackstall will bring the troops home, bring them home to Climate Pledge Arena with Yanni Gord and open up that beautiful building on Saturday night against Vancouver. Good work by Joey Decord and JT Brown. Let's get your final thoughts.
Yeah, this was a game that was winnable. There were some momentum swings throughout the period, some highs, some lows. They fought back, end up getting a goal late there to make it a 2-goal game, but you're starting to see a trend with Seattle for the most part of being close, being in games, 1-goal games for the most part.
Okay, after the break, we have our post-game coverage. Final count in New Jersey, the Devils 4 and the Kraken 2 for JT Brown. This is John.